yeah. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby. Mm. Oh, I'm live, huh? Hey, y'all, welcome back to Crystalline's Crystal Clear Visions, where y'all know I like to use my visions, tarot, oracle, music, movies, dreams, whatever to get us messages from the Most High, from our angels, from our ancestors, from our guides, as well as from our loved ones who are here as well as passed over. Y'all know they like to bring us messages of encouragement. They like to help us get past any blockages, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. Sometimes they like to let us be a little nosy. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions to the channel. Shout out to those of you who have donated to the channel. Shout out to those of you who comment, those of you who come in and leave out. Anything you do to help me and my channel to grow, I appreciate you guys so very, very much. Please continue to keep that up for your girl. Now, if you happen to be new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you find this content to be enjoyable. I hope that I'm able to tickle your fancy. And all I ask in return is if I check off that box for you, is that you make sure you hit that like button for me. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell and all so you are notified when I go live or when I upload any more videos. Uh, uh, and a special shout out to the 9 of you who like my video. Okay. Anyway, now y'all know I do have to preface these videos by saying that they are for entertainment and educational purposes only. So please use discernment as you check out these readings, y'all. I am not liable for the fate that you catch from my interpretation of the illustrations on these cards. Also, these are general messages, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This ain't gonna be everybody's story. Okay, so don't try and make it fit if it ain't for you. And last but certainly not least, do not use this as legal or medical advice because I do not hold a license in any of those areas. Okay, so that said and out of the way, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Y'all, listen, y'all gonna say I'm crazy, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you think I'm, oh, wait a minute, I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. All right. But I was watching that Cat Williams interview, y'all, and I swear, I kid you not, I had a dream about it. I had a dream because I was reading the comments and I saw a comment and I was like, dang, I remember dreaming about this. But I of course didn't know what it was. I didn't know I was watching Cat Williams. I ain't know, and I'm not a Shannon Sharp fan. I never watch his stuff because I don't really care for him like that. Something about him just not right to me. Um, but no shade. I just don't know him. I'm not I watch football, but not like that. I ain't no Uber fan. I can't tell you what team he played for. So it ain't no hate. It's just, when I see him, you know, spirit. As soon as I said it, I saw that Avant. Every time I see you, I get a bad vibe. Mm, 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 mm. And when I see Shannon Sharp, that I get a bad vibe. Just even watching that whole Cat Williams video, I, that vibe was there. But I love Cat Williams, so I was gonna bear through it. And he not bad at his job at what he do. Shannon Sharp. So I can't, just be like, oh, I'm not a journalist. I don't do what he does. So, as far as that interview went, I watched that whole 2.5 hours. So, but again, I'm a Cat Williams fan. So I was watching it for Cat, not for Shannon. Okay. So that said, I don't know what they got to do with anything, but every time I say something, it always comes back up in my reading. So we just gonna see what pops out, what it is that we need to know. Okay. So I haven't shuffled the deck. I'm shuffling in front of y'all all the decks so we can, I'm gonna shuffle as we go. So like I said, um, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, I do remember seeing it in my dream, but I just didn't know what it was. And it was so quick that, I have a lot of, as being who I am, I do tend to have a lot of deja vu moments. So I don't always be like, oh, this is this and this and this and that. So, eventually I remember to catch up my dreams and, it'll all take off. But for now. I do remember seeing this interview in my dream. Um, and I guess sometimes that's just how the divine makes things work. You end up seeing stuff in your dream, and sometimes you don't remember. Like I said, if you've been following me, if you like somebody who is, keen to me, when I have dreams, sometimes I remember those, and those dreams that I remember, I either write them down or I come on here and I tell y'all about them as my way of writing them down. Or, if I have a dream and I don't remember it, in my mind, it's like I know I went to, or when I wake up, I've realized that if I don't remember the dream, it's because I went into the future. And if I have a dream and I can like remember some parts, but I don't remember it all, like sometimes, like I know I travel in my dreams. Okay, I'm pretty cool about that. So, I don't know why spirit didn't let me remember that, but in that moment, I remembered that I saw that interview in my dream. So I don't know, but let's get into it. Let's see what this reading is going to be about, what it is y'all need to know out there. Bottom of the deck, we got marriage here, okay? So a marriage, a contract. Someone could have been breaking the laws, okay? Someone could have married someone and they're finding out their partner broke some sort of law. We got robbery here, okay? We got a post-traumatic stress disorder. We got family, okay? We got not guilty. We got child support. And we got beauty supply. Hello, Cozy Dreams. How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So listen, we talking about somebody married into a family here. Okay, maybe someone is trying to get out of this marriage. We got child support. Someone could have tried to marry someone in order to rob them. Right? This is giving me, when I think about that, I think about Ellie Clampett. What is that? I can't remember. The Beverly Hillbillies. How they, struck it rich and moved to Beverly Hills and had to like, I don't know, change or blend in, even though, they was from the hills, they were hillbillies, so they didn't know anything about how, Beverly Hills ran. It's, I guess, like I said, it always tie into it. So that, yep, thank you, Cozy Dream. So that ties into, what Cat Williams' interview was about. Like he was basically exposing, how people steal from, how the bigger people steal from the little people, how they try and, phase out the little people. And, he said he started off on that interview saying that he just came to clear the air, to tell the truth about what's been going on behind the scenes. And I do feel like this could be a situation like that where someone just wants to clear the air. Maybe they, married into a family. This is someone here who is not guilty of anything, but they definitely are struggling from PTSD because whatever they went through with this family, it has changed them. Okay, it has opened their eyes to maybe what they didn't know. So we got scared. You wake up, you wake up to your cat's face an inch away from your face. So if y'all know anything about cats, I got two of them. I had three. Now I have two. I've always had cats for pets. I had one when I was little. Her name was Fluffy. And I tried to give her a bath. um, and it was an experience for the both of us. But cats, when they're in your face, especially when you sleep, I don't know, they say, cats steal your breath, so they steal your essence. So somebody's like worried, maybe they dealt with the situation. Then again, if you come from certain diasporas, they believe that cats are witches, or witches turn themselves into cats, and they infiltrate that way. So, just depending on where you come from, that could be why someone is scared. That could be their belief when it comes to a cat. But either way, somebody here is is worried, right? They were awakened in a peculiar way. So it's like this person was kind of jolted awake, right? Or when they woke up, like it was, you ever just open your eyes and your anything is right in your face, right? It's a little bit off-putting. So someone is worried, like their eyes have been awakened to this family, to this marriage that they've joined, right? Somebody opened their eyes and they saw something that they weren't expecting, and it took someone, off. It took this person fast, okay? So we got sad. You zoned out of the conversation a good 5 minutes ago. So someone here, they did not get all of the information because they zoned out. So that's why this person is sad, because I feel like this could be a situation where, again, someone married into a family thinking that, things was going to be, this was like the family that was going to support them. It was going to be the type of family that they always had dreamed of and that they always had wanted. And it turns out that they are, they missed out on something because they weren't listening, because they wasn't like clued in to what was going on. And so they missed out on, some pertinent information here. So that's why now this person is scared, because they done seen something that they wasn't expecting. Okay, they done seen something that has caught them off guard, has taken them pretty fast. Okay, and again, it could deal with some sort of robbery. Someone could have robbed a beauty supply store, or someone is realizing that someone was trying to rob them. Okay, someone was trying to steal from them, and it caught them off guard. Or again, they are in some sort of family that participates in breaking laws. So we got your date just canceled on you. So somebody is feeling alone. They're feeling alone. They're feeling a little insecure. Right? They feel this is somebody that's feeling like nobody wants me. So I do feel like this is someone that may have been outcasted. This is someone who, again, insecure. So there was someone here that played on this person's insecurity. I wonder how I'm recording. I don't know if that's just this camera that not camera, the video that I'm watching, or if it really look hazy like this. Because I'm recording from an iPhone. It's not supposed to be hazy. But anyway, we got mad. You're looking at a piece of art and you just don't get it. So someone here, they don't understand someone's creativity. Okay, they just don't. Somebody here does not respect someone's creativity. They don't respect someone's craft. And so because they don't respect it, they automatically have written it off. Look, bottom of the deck, we got happy. You're a robot trying to express love. And it's crazy because I was looking at these cards and I'm like, ain't no happy cards out here. So this is kind of like dark. And then the happy card did come out here, but even it is still kind of dark because it really isn't any emotion. Like robots don't have emotion, so they can't express love, right? So someone was in a situation where they were dealing, with essentially robots, people that don't, a family that's not truly about love, that's not truly projecting love. They're just projecting, what they think is love, or what they, can convey as love. But I'm seeing, what is that movie, I Robot, where he wanted to be human, the robot, but Will Smith kept telling him like you're not human. Like that's why he wasn't, he really didn't get on the robot game, because they're not human. They'll never be able to, be human. But the thing about robots is that they, from the standpoint of movies that I've seen, is that, they feel like they're smarter and they make better judgments because they don't have that emotional tie that makes us human, right? So therefore, they're not hung up on things that they do, decisions that they make. Their decisions are based off of calculations, not necessarily off of, feelings. So in a to a robot, humans are flawed, but to humans, robots are flawed. So this is a situation where someone got into a marriage where again they were dealing with a family that they perceive now as being flawed, because again maybe this family does not have love, right? This family is not operating with love, while whereas this is someone who is human. They have human emotions. They, experience life through human emotions. And they're starting to see that this just ain't their cup of tea. Okay, this ain't their group, this isn't their family here. But like I said, there's something here that has this person, they're suffering from PTSD. So this could be a situation, again, they're in a family that may be, abusive, or again, we got breaking laws, we have robbery here. So they're in a family that is only operates out of, hurting others, right? They don't operate out of helping anyone. And this person is scared and worried because they was taken fast. This person was under the impression that the family that they were marrying into was supportive, loving, cared about them. But now they're seeing that that's not what this family is all about, right? And they're feeling isolated and alone. And it's because they didn't, with this beauty supply, it gives me like beauty. So this is someone who was kind of shallow. So they didn't really look deeper into the situation. It looked good on the outside, it looked good on paper. But when they took once they got into it, it's not what they was hoping for. It's not what they were hoping to get out of this situation. And now I feel like this person is having to prove that maybe they aren't a part of whatever this family has going on. This could be someone that is with this child support here. It's like they're trying, or they are getting out of this marriage. So they're trying to, set up the proper channels. This family, definitely consisted of them having a child. So there was a child produced out of this. And so now, like I said, this person is trying to, do the best thing for this child, support this child the best way that they know how. But I'm getting like the sense of, this is someone who's like, yes, they want to leave, but I also feel like this is someone who doesn't want to leave the child behind, because again, they know that they're leaving this child with a bunch of robots who are not going to show this child proper love. Okay. I said this person with this, they didn't pay attention to the fine print. And now it's like, not only did they put themselves in a messed up situation, they produce a child as well. It's almost giving me Kanye West, when he left um that Kardashian girl. And he was basically saying that he didn't want Northwest to have the internet. He didn't want her to be exploited. He knows, because he knows firsthand of what the industry like. He been in it for a long time, so he knows what the industry is capable of, and he didn't want that for his child. But when it came boiled down to it, again, that family, that Kardashian family, everything is about money to them. All publicity is good publicity to them. I mean, the rumor is that the mother is the one who put out the sex tape, right, in order to make the family blow up. So he didn't want his child to go through that. And I feel like that's whoever this situation is that I'm picking up on, that's kind of how they feel. Like this family, they don't want to leave this child in this family. They don't want this child to suffer in this family. So maybe this person isn't leaving this marriage because they feel like they have to stay to protect this child. So we got a gift here. So this person is realizing that this child is a gift. Maybe this person is being presented with some sort of gift or some sort of opportunity. Or again, this person was, they felt like this marriage, joining this family, was a gift, right? This person felt like they was going, they were being presented with an opportunity that they couldn't pass up. Look at this nice gold wrapped, it's got a pretty little bow on it. So this person thought that whatever situation they were put in, or that they had signed up to be a part of. They thought, it was all shiny and new and pretty, and they didn't take the time to realize, what was underneath the wrapping here. Okay, they just accepted it and went on about their way. But now, like I said, this person feels like they were taken fast. I feel like this person, they feel like they were, paid off, right? With this unexpected income. This gift was a way to pay this person or to keep this person quiet in this situation here. This person could have received a gift that was stolen here. So it's like now this person, they feel as if they're just as guilty because they accepted this gift, right? Even though they probably had no idea that it was a stolen gift, they accepted it. So that makes them, to an outsider looking in, it makes this person just as guilty because this person can say all day, I didn't know that it was stolen. I didn't know, it was just handed to me as a gift and I accepted it, right? I didn't know that this is what I was getting myself into. I didn't read the fine print. But one of the things even the Bible says that not knowing is not an excuse. You can't just because that's not gonna fly, just because you should have looked deeper into it. Like ignorance is not an excuse. So we got this main male here popping out in reverse here. So again, this is somebody here that's not on the up and up. Again, this person, they done got caught up in this situation that because they didn't listen to everything, they didn't listen to, their intuition. Okay, they didn't realize that they were in this magician energy and they could have anything that they wanted. They didn't realize that they were the gift, right? Again, this is someone who's kind of insecure. So they didn't realize that, this family pretty much, I feel like this family vetted this person, right? And decided, like, we need this individual, but this person didn't know their worth. So when they was presented this nice little shiny package, of course you're not going to turn it down, right? Of course you're not going, if you ain't never had someone give you a shiny gift or someone reach down and act like they helping you get to the next level, of course you're not going to turn that down if you ain't never had it. So it was like this family went off of this person's insecurities, right? They studied this person. So that's kind of the reason why this person is feeling bad by saying that they didn't know. Because it's like, well, these people knew you. They knew everything you had going on. They knew everything that you was finna do, right? So that ain't no excuse. They did their work. It's your fault that you didn't do your work and your research on these people here. And now this is somebody who's working hard, toiling, slaving because they want to get out of this situation, but they can't. It's like they've dug a hole for themselves that they can't get out of because this person was vain, because this person was shallow, because they saw the shiny wrappings on the gift and just stopped at that. Right? This is somebody else like, oh, they got me this gift, look, this wrapped up, it's all pretty, it's heavy, so it feel like it's worth a lot. So yeah, I'll accept it. I'll work for you. I'll do whatever it is that you want me to do. Not realizing that when they opened it up, it wasn't gonna be nothing in here but some rocks, right? It wasn't gonna be nothing in here, but some trash, right? It wasn't gonna be worth anything. But it's again, this person, they didn't do their research. So they put themselves in this position. Now this person is slaving. They signed up to be a slave essentially. And not only that, they brought a child into this situation. So we got family room. So again, there's a lot of secrets here. This person is definitely left alone. It's like when they chose to go into this family situation here, they chose to go into it alone. So this person could have even, had to turn their back on all of their family. So now they don't even have nobody to reach out to. Okay, this person is pretty much on their own when it comes to this. So they have to, again, reach down and dig themselves out of this hole. But again, now this time, because when they went in, it was just them. But now it's like they have to get out. And not only do they have to get themselves out, they have to get this child out as well. Yeah, we got courtship here. So again, this family, because it's again there, it seems like there is no one here in this family room. And so when this feminine or when this person came, yeah, to this male or vice versa, whoever came to who, they presented them again with this shiny package, like, oh, we're gonna have this family and we're gonna have our own family traditions and we're gonna do all this stuff, not realizing again that this person was playing off of what they knew this person wanted. They knew that this person wanted a family. They knew that this person, wanted to have a stable foundation. And so they faked the funk with this person. Like, right? They played the robot role with this person for a little while. But you can only wear a mask for so long, especially when you're in that close of a proximity to someone. You to marry this person, you see this person every day. You see them when they get up. You see them when they go to sleep. You see what their habits are. Like, this is somebody that jumped into something again based off of appearance, based off of how it looked, not knowing that they didn't join the whole crime mob. It's really the energy that I'm getting here. And by crime mob, I mean a group of people that y'all know what it's like when you in a mob or in a gang. Somebody even joined a cult. It ain't but one or two ways out of that situation once you join it, right? It's kind of like you stuck. And it's because this person didn't read the fine print on the contract. This person didn't, research what they were stepping off into. And I mean, it happens to the best of us. But sometimes, you get into something that you can't get yourself out of, or it's gonna take a lot of work to get out of it. And that's what it looks like this person is having to do. Because again, not only are they having to get themselves out of this situation, they have to get this child out as well. So we got occupation. So somebody's gifts. Somebody could be coming out of poverty. Somebody has some sort of gifts that are meant to help them get out of poverty here. It's meant to this they have somebody has a gift that's meant to help them to get out of this house here. Okay, to get away from this mature woman. There's a feminine energy here, a motherly type energy here that is given, what is that? Get out. So this mother may have those skills where she's able to, send this hypnotize this person, send them into some sort of trance here, right? She's able to control this person. And again, this person, I feel like this mother energy, not only is she making this masculine energy be a slave to her, but she also doing this to this child, making this person work. I only wanted one note, spirit. One card. Thank you. Message of concern here. Someone will get a letter, a message of concern, some sort of information here. I said this feminine energy is reading something, is seeing something, is finding something, and again, they just don't understand. They don't get it. Some sort of masterpiece. Maybe this masculine has created some sort of masterpiece, or this masculine is into like something, some sort of art or some sort of artistic endeavor. Um, Maybe they're inspired by some sort of art. And this feminine energy has seen that this masculine is inspired by this art, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates for y'all. I'm seeing how the cards are. I mean, they just don't understand. Like, they're concerned now because it's like, this person is waking up, or this art, other people may see this art and they may, because y'all know art is up for interpretation. So it's beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it different people can see the same picture and get a different story, right? So it's like this is very concerning to this person, because now they got to figure out like how to keep this art from coming out here. And again, this person, I feel like this person is mad about this art because they know that this art is telling. This art can expose them. person is really a robot here. So now they're trying to figure out a way to keep this art from being exposed here. Yeah, we got message here. So again, there is some sort of information that's coming out that someone is trying to keep from coming out. They're trying to keep it under wraps here, this family. They're trying to keep this person from being able to speak their mind or tell the truth about the situation. Back to the movie with the Beverly Hillbillies, when I can't remember which one of it was. When he found out that old girl was not really, like, she wasn't who she was saying she was, and that she was trying to just, steal from the family, they sent him away. Or no, it was the grandma they sent away. When she found out that the lady was only trying to marry him for the money, they sent her away and put her in like this old folks home. Like, somebody is trying to do that. They trying to get rid of this person so that, or they trying to discredit this person. Same thing with Cat Williams. Like, when he started speaking the truth about the things that he was saying, they tried to discredit him by calling him crazy. They tried to discredit him by putting him in prison. Like, someone is in this type of situation, like when they're trying to be free. So this is somebody who has to move, like, they got to move under the radar because they know that this family could literally destroy them. So it's like they have to, move with intention. Are y'all okay in there? All right, we got silence. So again, someone is trying to silence someone here. Okay, they gave this person some sort of gift or present or money or whatever they gave this person. They gave it to them to keep them silent. So it was a way to keep this person from speaking out, and it was also their way of giving this person this information. Okay, it sounds like she's sweet. Okay, it was like hush money or just to keep this person quiet. But remember, like I said, they gave this person the gift, expecting for this person to take the gift, which they did, but also telling this person that I don't care. Telling this person that they gave this person this gift, so when this person tried to speak out about what it is that they know, or when this person tried to speak out about this situation, people would look at this person as if they're guilty as well because you accepted this gift, right? So it's kind of like, how they say when you in, this particular group. Okay, I'm not gonna say the name, but y'all know the groups that I'm talking about. You know how they get you in compromising situations, and then they get you to do what they want you to do because they got information on you that'll make you look bad to everybody. So that's what someone did. It's like they gave this person some sort of gift, or they gave this person, close my door back, they gave this person, some sort of something to keep this person quiet so that even if this person decided to speak out, it wasn't nothing that this person was going to look guilty. Look, we got poison here. So, they tried to poison this person. This gift was, poisonous to or toxic, right? And it was to, basically make this person, have allegiance to this toxic family, this toxic situation here. And we do got intervention here. So someone, is needing some help, needing to be rescued here. But again, this person, it's going to be hard for them to be rescued at this time because the way it's looking, like I said, this person accepted gifts, they accepted money, they accepted what was given to them by this family. And so therefore they now look like an accomplice as opposed to, being a victim. So we got pop up here as well. So someone may pop up on someone. We got spontaneous, unexpected visits. So It's also like every time this person tries to hide or to escape, it's like these people, this family, they pop up on this person. They have like a bird's eye view of what this person has going on. So it's like this person, I'm hearing there's nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. So it's like nothing that this person does can, it's like they don't have anywhere to turn. We got denial here. So somebody was not facing the truth about this family and their secrets. Yeah, somebody was not facing the truth about the fact that they were dealing with a drama queen, someone who was thirsty and liked to cause chaos, right? Someone who, again, she drama queen, beauty supply. This is definitely someone, that's very beautiful on the outside, but again, this person didn't unwrap the package and realize that, this person was not as pretty on the inside as they appeared on the outside. And now this person, I said, they're having to prove that they're not guilty. This person is suffering from PTSD, and it's all because of their choices, desire, lust. So yeah, this person, they put lust. They were in denial about the fact that this was just a lustful situation here. Somebody, was sure that it was, a relationship that was going to be beneficial for them. Again, this person thought that this was going to be, your traditional family. That's what this is, someone who they longed for this, a traditional family. So when they were, when they saw, right, what this family was into, this is somebody who tried to maybe ignore it at first, but this person's conscience is not allowing them to ignore this because, again, there's been a child that's been produced. So I feel like this person, in their mind, is like they can't leave because they can't leave this child in this situation. So it's like it's best if they stay instead of trying, because again, this is somebody who feels like they can't get away, right? Because this person sees everything. They watch this person, they track this person. So even when this person tries to, speak in code and tell people, what's going on, it's like they still can't. So again, this person could have produced some sort of art where they could have been calling out for some sort of help or intervention here. And like I said, there's someone here that's trying to block this. They're trying to, this is somebody who's like, oh, whoever this person is, they have influence. Again, this family, they have influence. So they're already condemning this art that this person is putting out. They're already saying that this art is bad. Thank you, Spirit. They reminded me of this TikTok I seen earlier where they asked the lady, well, the question that was posed was what's something that you don't think is a coincidence or something like that. Something that you feel like is too much to be a coincidence. And the lady said how gangster rap started being pushed mainstream just when they started having prisons for profit. And it was a Caucasian lady, and so she she started off saying that. So she was like, you can tell what demographic I'm from. She said she grew up in the she was born in 83, so somebody could have been born in 83, late 80s, early 90s, that I'm tapping into your energy. But it's, when you think about it, it's not a coincidence that that's the narrative that was pushed out about that particular group, so that they could, because y'all already know music, or you should know if you don't know, music is one of those things that you can control. How you doing, Joy? You can control people through music. If you even Michael Jackson said it, and that's why I was saying that. That's why I brought this back to it, came full circle. So that's why I had brought up the lady talking about how gangster rap and prison music was pushed at the same time, because she was saying she grew up in the culture when Michael Jackson had that song that came out. They don't really care about us, and it was banned on MTV, and I remember that they banned that song. And she said in the video for that song, he's dancing in the middle of a prison with a bunch of black men dressed in prison outfits. And they banned the song, and there's nothing. He not cursing in that song. He not. He just basically saying like how he's treated. They beat him, rape him. Um, you know. Matter of fact, let me look up the lyrics to this song. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. And it's so crazy because I used to didn't like Michael Jackson back in the day. But the older I get and the more I start to see like how things was played out. Like I didn't like Michael Jackson based on the narrative around what was pushed around him. But the more that I start to look into like his life, and I saw the movies growing up, but I'm also looking at the lyrics up now. Thank you. Um when my opinion about him was based off of what I saw the media talking about. So of course, when they had he was touching on the kids and all that stuff, immediately I believed it because one, I wasn't a huge Michael Jackson fan. And two, it's just he was a little different, right? His art was very different. But now I'm realizing he was just way ahead of his time. And once people start speaking the truth, people will condemn them. And so that's kind of this situation. Once somebody put out the truth, maybe through their art, through their creativity, that's when people started to turn their back on him. Right? They turned their back on him when they should have been, but the that was the that was what was pushed about him though. So it says, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Don't worry about what people say. We know the truth. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Enough is enough of this garbage. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation. In the suite, on the news, everybody dog food. Bang, bang, shock dead, everybody's gone mad. See, in the past, I would have, when this song came out, I had no idea what he talking about. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. He basically saying like bang bang, shot dead. So, they shoot us. Everybody, everybody is dog food. It's a dog eat dog world. Everybody's gonna be mad. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me. You can never break me. Will me, thrill me. You can never kill me. Jew me, sue me. Everybody do me. Kick me, kike me. Don't you black or white me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. And he wasn't talking about, like, he was, in a sense, talking about, and again, it went over everybody's head. He was saying, like, they put us against each other, they divide us. One of the rules of the 48 laws of power is to divide and conquer. So he was talking about the higher ups. They don't care about the common people. They don't care about what we go through. These rich billionaires who have enough money to, you know, do whatever they want to do. They don't have to follow the common people's rules. They don't care about us. Just like Kanye West said. What did he say? What was that man's name? Whoever the president was at the time, he don't care. George Bush don't care about black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they immediately cut him for saying that. And ever since then, they've been paying Kanye West to be like this crazy person. And in a sense, yeah, maybe because he don't really, his mind don't work like most people. Um, but immediately when he said something that shit can be proven to be true, he was blackballed. Same thing with Michael Jackson when he said, when he put the song out, they don't really care about us. Now all of a sudden he touching little kids. You see what I'm saying? So someone here may have some sort of art or some sort of creative project, or again, they just speaking on what has happened to them, what they have been through. This family has so much power that they're able to quiet him. Just like I said in the Beverly Hillbillies, when the grandma was, threatening to tell everybody in the family that, this woman was only trying to marry him to get his wealth, they put her in a mental institution or old folks home to shut her up. So someone here, it's like this is someone who's trying to get their story out, but there's someone here that's trying to shut this person up. They're trying to keep this person quiet. They don't want this person to, and so they gave this person some sort of gift, right? Or they gave this person something to make this person look just as guilty as they are. Okay. In the case of Michael Jackson, especially when you in terms of that big, I'm not gonna say the name of that group that everybody says that people in the industry be part of. For Michael Jackson, yeah, he might have been a part of that industry, but remember, he been in music business since he was a kid. I think he was 5 when he got his break. So if he was inducted into this little society or whatever, he ain't know no better. He couldn't have read the fine print. He was 5. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? So he grew up watching and seeing and a lot of these child stars, they saw a lot of stuff, and it's not necessarily their fault. It was the situation that their greedy parents put them into. It was a situation, most of the time it was because the parents were greedy. Most of these kids, of course you want to act, of course you want to be famous, of course you want to be on TV, of course you want that attention, but you don't want to, unalive nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's not you don't want to harm nobody, right? And so I bring that back to Michael Jackson. There's a clip where he's saying how music programs people, how when you listen to certain songs, you become that song. That's how you energy harvest. So they energy harvest through music. They energy harvest through shows that they watch, show us on TV. Even through art, you can energy harvest, right? A picture is worth 1,000 words, but remember, everybody's going to see different interpretations when they see a picture because everybody is different. He says, "Tell me what has become of my life. I have a wife and 2 children who love me. I'm a victim of police brutality now. I'm tired of being the victim of hate. You raping me of my pride. Oh, for God's sake, I look to heaven to fulfill its prophecy. Set me free. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Trepidation, speculation, everybody allegation. In the suite, on the news, everybody dog food, black man, black male, throw the brother in jail. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us." What the fuck does trepidation mean? That's a new one. And y'all know I'm gonna look it up because knowledge is power. Wait a minute. Trepidation, a feeling of fear or agitation about something that may happen. So somebody is fearful of what something that may happen. So this person knows that if they speak out, trembling motion. So they know if they speak out that, something could happen. Matter of fact, like Michael Jackson knew, like if once he spoke that he was gonna get technically what you would call canceled, because bringing up that lawsuit against him, that hurt his career big time. That hurt like what he was standing for, what he was trying to do with bringing people together, right? Because again, he had that song, don't matter if you black or white, we are the world. Like those type of things were overshadowed. All his good was overshadowed by this allegation that he was a pedophile. Like he died with that on his name. Even though he was acquitted of all the charges, people still looked at him. And I'm guilty of that. I still looked at him and was like, I don't really want to deal with him because he's a pedophile. So all it takes is for someone to say something. It don't have to be true, but people will run with it. And that's the situation here. Someone is afraid or is unable to speak up for themselves, or they're being silenced, or they're being ridiculed. for speaking their truth, for standing up for themselves, or this is what someone is worried about. And I feel like it's more this person is worried about the child than themselves, because they feel like this person will harm the child, or this family will harm the child. It says, tell me what has become of my rights. Am I invisible because you ignore me? Your proclamation promised me free liberty. I'm tired of being the victim of shame. They're throwing me in a class with a bad name. I can't believe this is the land from which I came. You know, I really do hate to say it. The government don't want to see, but it's Roosevelt was living, he wouldn't let this be. Everybody gone bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so then some things in life they just don't want to see. But if Martin Luther was living, he wouldn't let this be. And that right there was a clue, because a lot of people don't know, or a lot of people have just woken up to the fact that Martin Luther King, he wasn't unalive because of his speech. He wasn't unalive because of the color of his skin. He was unalive because he realized that by having us integrate instead of segregate, that he basically, because when I ain't gonna lie, when we were segregated, or when they were segregated, they, whatever, you knew who your enemy was. You knew who your allies were. You knew who your enemies were. But by integrating, it blurred the lines. So you couldn't see who your enemies were. So now you don't know who you fighting against, right? You don't know who on your side. You don't know who against you. And so it made it that much easier for the evil to be hidden. So that's what he was saying in that song. They don't really care about us. And that's what he mean by that Martin Luther King line. That's why Martin Luther King was unalive. And they say the last thing that he said was he fed us to the wolves, or something like that. I can't remember the exact term that he used. Y'all been over here commenting. I ain't even been seeing it. Thank you, God is lots. Thank you for being here. Cats do heal souls. So yeah, someone here is wanting to or needing to speak their truth here, but again, they're afraid that they're going to be silenced, right? They're afraid about, trying to get this message out. It's someone here that's trying to keep them from getting this message out, and trying to keep them, in this state of PTSD, stressed, right? They're trying to make this person look like they crazy, right? They do it to all the celebrities when they start, wanting to speak the truth about what's going on behind the scenes. But we are in the age of Aquarius, and what's done in the dark, it now has to come to light. And these people know that I'm hearing the word atonement. So they have to pay for this. Things have to be balanced out. These family of crooks have to be brought to justice here. But like I said, someone feels they're afraid of what is going to happen if they speak their truth. They're afraid of being silent, like permanently silenced, right? Because I feel like they already are being silenced on one set of levels, but this is somebody who's worried about not only themselves being permanently silenced, but also their child. This is definitely someone who cares about the kids. This is somebody who knows, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. And y'all know she was knocked out too. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody searching for a hero. They need someone to look up to. I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place for me. But I've learned to depend on me. Well, they silence me. I'm surprised there's so many people in the chat and I got so many likes because I know I'm shadow banned. My videos, I told y'all I barely get 100 views, so I already know they be trying to silence me because I'm telling the truth about what I'm seeing in these cards. My dreams be real that I be coming on here telling y'all about. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love is happening to me. Learning to love yourself is the greatest. And did I say somebody here is shallow? Somebody needed to learn to love themselves, because when you love yourself, can't nobody get over on you. When you love yourself, can't nobody stop you from being who you meant to be. When you truly love yourself, you won't even stand for foolery. Okay, and you ain't gonna let nobody come against you neither. You're not gonna be worried about what nobody else got to say about you. And when you love and know who you are, you can't be stopped. Justice. And somebody gonna get justice here. Okay, somebody is receiving direction, or they're going to get direction here. The divine is going to step in and bless someone here for speaking up, for speaking their truth, whoever this person is, for creating their art, for taking care of this child, for being who God put them on this earth to be and not shying away from that. What I like to say, each one teach one. So we got 7 of Wands here. Look, standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself. Somebody is about to receive that help. Somebody about to stand in and help this person to stand up. It's like someone here, all they need is that little bit of encouragement to speak their truth, to stand their ground. And once this person stands up, and you see how this person got the sun coming up behind them, like once this person stand up for themselves, once this person speak out about what's going on, regardless of what they feel like the consequences are, because I feel like the divine is telling this person, like, I got your back regardless. Just talk. Just get out here and tell these people what's going on behind the scenes. Because again, everything done in the dark gonna always come to light. Back to that Cat Williams interview where he said Steve the entertainer, or Cedric the entertainer, stole his joke. And then Cedric the entertainer got out there talking about something like, oh, the timelines don't add up. He ain't steal my joke. And if you look right now on YouTube, it's about 10 videos of Cedric the entertainer with Cat Williams lined up right next to each other, and they both doing the same moves. It ain't even no sound. I seen the video without the sound, and you can see that Cedric the entertainer stole Cat Williams' joke without sound. Okay, just the mannerisms, the movements that he was doing, you can see it. So again, what's done in the dark is coming to light. All you gotta do is speak your truth. Somebody here is being encouraged to speak their truth, and the divine gonna put the right people on this person path. 8 of Swords. Somebody need to free themselves from that mental trap imprisonment that they done got themselves stuck in. Because it's the only thing that's keeping this person stuck is their thoughts, your mind. That's the only thing that's keeping this family secrets hidden. is the fact that they didn't mentally entrap you. But if you look at this card, well, he is tied up on this one, but on the normal traditional rider weight, he not tied. They not tied to no pole. Let me get the original rider weight, because the Eight of Wands is all about knowing. I'm sorry, Eight of Swords is all about knowing how to get yourself out of the situation, or being able to realizing that you all she had to do was step through the swords. All she had to do was take the blindfold off. Right? Somebody was refusing to see something here. They were in denial about these secrets here. All this person had to do was come out of this denial that they're in to free themselves. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be color. Oh, she tied up too, but still, she got the ability to be able to walk out of this. All she got to do is wiggle around a little bit. Then she tied up very loosely, right? Wiggle around, get her arms out, take that blindfold off, and then she'll realize that all she got to do is step back and she'll be out of them Eight of Swords. She'll be out of that mental prison that she trapped in. And that free your mind, that was what was that? That was in Vogue. Free your mind and the rest will follow. And that song, I'm gonna look that one up too. Same thing. It's all about freeing yourself from the mental divide and conquer that they got everybody trapped in. She says, I wear tight clothes, high heel shoes. It doesn't really mean that I'm a prostitute. No, no. I like rap. I like rap music, wear hip hop clothes. That doesn't mean that I'm out selling dope. Oh my, forgive me for having straight hair. It doesn't mean that there's another blood in my air. I might date another race or color. It doesn't mean I don't like my strong black brothers. Why, oh, why must it be this way? Before you can read me, you got to learn how to see me. I said, free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. I said, somebody's shallow. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. I'm a sister. Buy things with cash. That doesn't really mean that all my credit's bad. So again, somebody here is worried because people are going. They feel like somebody gonna pass judgment on them, right? For whatever it is that they've done. When you love yourself, you don't care about what other people got to say about you, right? What's that Janae Aiko song where she be like, according to what the people say, who cares what other people say? Like, who cares? Free your mind, the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Hold on. So I'm a sister, buy things with cash. That really doesn't mean that all my credit's bad. So why dispute me and waste my time because you really think the price is high for me? I can't look without being I can't look without being watched. You rang my buy before I made up my mind. What? Oh, now attitude, why even bother? I can't change your mind. You can't change my color. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Before you can read me, you got to learn how to see me. I said, free your mind and the rest will follow. So, again, somebody here is worried about how others are going to perceive them. But who cares? Speak your truth. That's the only way to get to this happiness. Thank you, Wild Faith. Thank you for being here. Okay, Wild Faith, that's how I feel. I try and record at least 3 videos a day. Maybe I don't always get 3 in, but I do try and record every day. I might miss a day or 2 in between. That's how I say I know my shit. I know my shit shadow banned because I be seeing motherfuckers that don't post but once a week that got 1,000 views, and I get 40 something views max. So I already know, but I continue to keep going because what God got for me, can't nobody take from me. And eventually, one of these good old days, the right person gonna run up on my video, and it's gonna be over with from there. And I have the peace of mind to say I didn't cut no corners. I ain't have to jump through no hoops. I ain't have to lie. I ain't have to steal from nobody. I ain't have to energy harvest. I ain't have to do nothing but sit here and read these cards that's coming out here and tell my dreams. And again, the divine gonna make a way. Your gift will make a way for you in this world. And so I appreciate the divine for the gift, and I'm gonna continue to use it. And I know it's some haters out there looking at my page all ugly. Anyway, we got the Eight of Wands here. So again, some sort of swift, rapid movement here. Again, somebody was in denial about spell work. They were in denial about the fact that, this family participated in some sort of spell work. They were in denial about this family causing illusions and being deceptive here. Okay, somebody was in denial about this, that someone was using lust and sex to keep this person bound and keep this person from speaking some sort of truth. Look, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This person was in denial about all the deception that was around them. They were in denial that they had joined a family that was full of scammers. This is somebody that saw a family and was like, oh my God, they got all this money. Everybody know them. Only to realize that everybody know them because they know to lock their doors when they come around, right? They know this person because they know this person's reputation precedes this person. They are a thief. They are a scammer. Like I said, somebody didn't do their research on why everybody knew this family, right? Again, there's not really too many people in this world that don't know who the Kardashians are, but have people actually like looked into the Kardashian lineage and seen all the things that they have participated in? Did you not just hear me say the mother is the one who said to have leaked the daughter's sex tape? Like, come on, who would do that? What mother would do that to her child for money? Right? Basically pimp her child out for money, because that's what she did. She pimped her out. And I ain't never seen the sex tape, but I imagine it looks like a whole production, like a setup production. We got the Nine of Wands in reverse here. So recovery, no fight left. So again, somebody wanted someone to, it's like this family wanted this person to not have any fight left. They wanted this person to retreat. But again, justice is coming here. Justice is being served. Even in that movie, The Beverly Hillbillies, the grandma get out just in time to stop the wedding and, restore her family. Right? Somebody needs to take a leap of faith here. They need to know that the divine got them. To think about the fool in his journey, he ain't got nothing but this little bag on this little stick, and he just is happy and free to move. And he don't even realize that he could even be in danger, because he could be about to step off this mountain. Before all we know, because all we see is the piece of this cliff, we don't know that the divine protects this person. So it may be just a little small little drop off. Remember Super Mario Brothers, when he would be up in the cloud, and when you played that game, you just had to take a leap of faith and hope that you made it to the next cloud. That's somebody needs to know that they got that divine protection, that they'll make it to that next cloud. They just got to take that jump. They just got to make that step, right? The divine can't help someone if they don't make that step to help themselves. So it's like the longer you stay quiet about this situation, because again, if you don't speak out about the injustices that you have witnessed and you are seeing happen, you might as well go on and step in with them folks and commit them same injustices. If you see somebody beating on somebody, raping somebody, or whatever they doing, and you don't call the police, or you don't step in and try and help, you just as guilty as the person who doing it. So whoever this person is, you're only guilty because you're not saying nothing. When you speak, the divine got you. All you gotta do is tell what's going on. tell that these folks is robbing you or they robbing other people, right? All you gotta do is saying that they out here hurting these children. The divine gonna all you just gotta speak. Let the divine use you. Be the vessel to to listen. I'm not gonna get out here and preach to y'all. Somebody needs to stop letting these fears stop them. Like somebody having it's so bad now, post-traumatic stress, they having nightmares. Can't sleep at night. You want to get a good night's rest? Tell your story. Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition. Tap into your intuition here. For somebody in particular, like I said, how I'm sitting here reading these cards about what's going on, all somebody needs to step up and do and be is say, this person called my story. This person saw my story. And where two or more, where two or more comes together in my name, major blessings will be performed. All this person needs to do is stand up because this story, their story is already out here, right? This family that you're a part of, that they're out here robbing people, it's already out here. All you gotta do is tell your story. And the divine gonna make sure that you ain't harmed. Touch not my anointed. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Accomplishment. Three of Cups. Celebrating. Celebration. All you gotta do is speak your truth. Speak what you know. Free yourself from this anxiety. Stand up for yourself for this fear, because God did not give you the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind and a sound heart. That was one of the first, like when I realized that I was going through an awakening, because I didn't, when I started, I moved to Texas in 2016. So before that, yeah, I was completely asleep. I didn't have, like, I had knowledge of stuff. I knew things and I didn't know how I knew stuff, but I didn't know what none of that stuff meant. But 2016, I think 2017, it was either 20, yeah, it was 2017. I moved to Killeen, Texas. I was down there by myself. I had an aunt that was there. She's an aunt by marriage. And my mom was 2.5, 3 hours away. So that's how far Killeen is from Dallas. So I had moved down to Killeen and it was just me and my kids. And it was when I was fasting. So I was doing like water fast, dry fast. It was really when I started to get into my awakening. I still didn't really know what I had going on, but I was just like trusting, what I had been learning, what I had been researching. That's when I started to really study and buckle down, right? And I took my kids. I remember it was Halloween, but I didn't want to like take them trick or treating because I'm not from Killeen. I don't really know what it's like out there. So I found this church and they was doing like a little, trunk or treat type situation. So I remember I took my kids, and that's what he preached about, is that God did not give you the spirit of fear, but of discernment and sound mind. And that has stuck with me. And that's when I really started to like pray. That's when and I had already read the Bible before that. So I can't say when I was in Mississippi, maybe 2015 is when I started to like kind of wake up, because I started having dreams, but that's when I read the Bible. But it didn't really stick with me like when that preacher was talking about that scripture. When he brought that scripture, it's like that scripture like woke me up on the inside. So from that point on, it's nothing really. I wasn't fearful, or when I did get that little bit of fear, I still was able to keep pushing through it. So it's like somebody, yeah, you scared. Yeah, these people are in a position where they can, try and blackball you, or, do whatever it is that they want to do to you. But again, when the divine shows favor in your life and is protecting you, nothing that these people could even try to do to you can hurt you, can harm you. Like, this is somebody, when you speak, this is somebody who is not at peace right now. But when you speak your truth about what's going on with you, I feel like the door of peace is just gonna open up. And I don't have no fear, or the fear that you have, you gonna recognize it and be able to push through it. Yeah, somebody has to make that decision. It's a tough decision, but if you want that peace, if that's what you are desiring, especially because, like I said, somebody here, it's about this child. It's not even it. Take yourself out of this equation. If you truly love this child the way it seems like you love this child, because you're willing to put up with all of this stress and destruction just to make sure that this child is safe, the best thing that you can do is speak so you can get you and this child out of this situation. And again, what they say, God take care of children and fools. You doing it for the kids. Do it for the kids. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody changing their destiny around. Paying attention to details here. Closing off cycles. Somebody needs to step into their power, become this emperor. Take take charge. Take control. Take authority. Step into your authority. You've been appointed. You've been given this gift, whatever your gift is, to protect this child, to speak this truth. You've been given this platform to, or whatever it is that you got right now, to make a change, to make a difference, right? To make new plans here. It's like God has given this emperor this this new seed to plant, right? And there's nothing but success ahead. Achievement, success. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Nine of Cups. Like, there's nothing but success. All you gotta do is tell your story, right? Look, when you tell your story, that's when God gonna move things for you, right? This community gonna see you move. They gonna see you be upgraded. Okay, you're gonna catch the attention of those people who can make a difference here, that's gonna be able to help you free yourself from whatever this marriage is, right? That's gonna help you attain this wealth, you and this child. It's okay, Spirit. We got the letter J. We got the letter T. Somebody's name could be JT or TJ. We got the letter S, the letter B, the letter D, the letter Q. We got another S. I'm hearing SOS, please. Someone help me. We got the letter B. That's Rihanna. It's unhealthy for me to feel this way. I'm obsessive. SOS. I'm obsessive when just one thought of you comes up, and I'm aggressive. Just one thought ain't close enough. You got me stressing, incessantly pressing the issue, because every moment gone, I miss you. I'm the question, and you're, of course, the answer. Just hold me close, boy, because I'm your tiny dancer. You make me shaking up, never mistaken, but I can't control myself. Got me calling out for help. SOS, please. Someone help me. It's not healthy for me to feel this. Why, oh, you are making this hard. I can't take it. See it. Don't feel right. SOS, please. Someone help me. It's not healthy. This time, please, someone come and rescue me, because you on my mind. It's got me losing it. I'm lost. You got me looking for the rest of me. Love is testing me, but still I'm losing it. This time, please, someone come and rescue me, because you on my mind. It's got me losing. I'm lost. You got me looking for the rest of me. Got the best of me. So now I'm losing it. I feel like someone is being inspired to speak out. Just your presence. And I second guess my sanity. Yes, it's a lesson. It's unfair. You stole my vanity. My tummy's up in knots, and when I see you, it gets so hot. My common sense is out the door. Can't seem to find the lock. Anyway, so we got the letter Z, the letter G, and the letter R. Somebody's name could be Roger. I can't believe I know there are no vowels. That could be significant. What is that? Wheel of Fortune? We already see the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody feels like, again, Wheel of Fortune is a game. So someone may feel like, they can't play the game or they don't know how to play the game. So let's see. JT, TJ. Um, Square, I need a vowel. Nobody vowel, please. We got the letter F. There we go. YOU. Somebody said FU. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's whoever this mad, disgruntled person is. Because I said, I feel like this masculine, they're inspired, or whoever this person is, and they're inspired to move. Maybe it's someone that's helping give them the courage to speak up. And like I said, this family is trying to keep this person stuck. So that's why this person is like, that's this message of concern here. So that's why they tried to defame this person. Again, that's why they tried to defame Michael Jackson. That's why they tried to, again, defame Cat Williams. That's what they try to make them look like they crazy so that people won't want to, go near them. And until Cat Williams said that he smoked cigarettes, I wanted to marry the man. Listen, but I just can't deal with a man that smokes cigarettes. It's just not gonna work for me. Um, so yeah. Let's see, we got boss. So then I say somebody came from a mob family. We got the mob boss. We got a rug here. So again, somebody's trying to sweep something under the rug. We got body. So again, somebody may have information about this family. Look, usually, what is that movie? It was a movie my mom used to watch. She used to watch Lifetime all the time. And this one particular movie stuck with me when this husband, he beat his wife with his because y'all know that's all Lifetime show anyway. He beat his wife with his weightlifting equipment, and then he wrapped her body up in a rug. He cleaned up the house real good, and he dumped her body. And when her parents came, when they did when the police came to the house, and they couldn't find like any type of blood or anything, um because he had cleaned up so well, they had put something down, and whatever it was, if blood was there, it would cause like the room to light up and be illuminescent, or it glowed in the dark. So the parents was in the bed sleep, and they got woke up in the middle of the night because they saw the glow in the dark blood splatter like everywhere, and that's how the dude ended up getting caught for beating on his wife. So this is somebody who may have seen a situation like that where they saw someone unalive someone or something like that. And like I said, this person is fearful because again, they don't want this individual to harm this child. But it's like all you gotta do is speak out. All you gotta do is tell what's going on. Because as long as you keep it quiet, you might as well have beat that woman with the thing yourself, rolled her body up in the rug and tossed her out. Something happened on a bus, or a bus could be significant. We got busy here. Somebody could be trying to keep busy so that they don't have to, think about this. But it's like no matter how much work you do, you can't escape nothing like that. Like I said, somebody, look, you wake up to your cat's face an inch away from your face, right? Somebody was taking fast. They woke up to something they wasn't expecting to see. something that was scary, right? Something that they trying to forget. So somebody trying to keep themselves busy so that they don't have to, remember this. We got just go. We got God. Somebody's initials could be JB or BJ. Somebody's name could be Rusty. Somebody could have a dog or dogs. Could be significant. We got Dusty. Y'all know they call Dusties broke dudes. I feel like I don't have an L, but I feel like blogs could be significant here. Or somebody is bogged down with memories. Memories make me feel fine. We got frogs. Dusty frogs. We got Q and Z, which could be quartz, quiz. They're both worth 10 points though. So it's like it's hard to make words with those letters. So when you can make words, that's when you get the most points. So I feel like somebody's being put in a position to where they have enough points to like win the game. You said blog is the answer to a question you had. Oh, I'm glad I can help. I show it's not here. Like I don't have an L, but I saw blog. Like clearly saw it. So we got quiz, QU. I don't have an I, but quiz. So this is somebody's test, right? And the only way you can have a testimony is if you go through a test. I see destiny. Somebody could be a stud. What's it to you, stud muffin? And studs are usually what, same sex, so somebody could be finding out that they're same sex. So again, like I said, something is not, and that's one of the things Cat Williams said. He was like, in his main goal in life was to be to make it in life, but having his booty hole still be a virgin. Listen, we got study here. So again, I said somebody was studying. Like these people studied this person, so they knew who to go after. Just like people who make it in the industry, like they know. And I'm gonna tell y'all about this. So remember, if you've been following me for a while, you remember when I was telling you I was part of this group that I didn't do my research on this group, right? So part of I can resonate with this story a little bit. So I didn't do my research on this group. I didn't really know. I was under the impression that they were, you know, out here doing good. Like they were out here, because I was under the impression that this person, this teacher, because he was, he could be considered a teacher. He was teaching us how to chant, how to meditate, how to, level up, right? So in my mind, like he's doing a good thing. I'm not thinking like he really behind the scenes into all types of stuff until I started to like sit back and like kind of listen. And again, I was having dreams. So I'm writing my dreams down and I'm realizing like every time I see this dude in my dream, like he mad. Like why he be mad? And he always trying to get me to do something. Why he be mad? Because I don't be want like in one of the dreams I remember it was him and the girl that I guess they was dating. I don't really know what their whole situation was. But when I look at the videos, when they would do videos together, I could tell like she had something over him. Because when he would do his own videos, he was very confident. He was, all he did was talk. And this is the difference too. So I would watch his older videos because this is a guy that's on YouTube, where he was last time I saw him. I don't look his name up. I don't think about him because that's not some shit that I was supposed to be in. So I quickly removed myself from what he had going on, and I don't align myself with that energy because I know how energy works. I don't know if he's still on YouTube, but I remember in his videos he used to always say, write this stuff down because it ain't gonna be on here forever. And I didn't know at the time, but now I understand why he said it wasn't gonna be on there forever. Because I do feel like he is under some sort of, well, I know he under some sort of investigation. But he used to do videos with this one girl, and in the comments, people will always say, like, yo, let your queen talk. Like, she got a lot of information to give. Like, people vibed with her. And it was like, because I came in, I guess, when he switched over to the new girl, but I still would see videos of him with the old girl. And I wasn't, because I didn't really know what was going on. The chick that introduced me to his videos and to his teachings and shit, like, I remember they was her and another girl, like they was talking about like the situation, but because I didn't know what they was talking about, it didn't make sense to me what they were saying. So I don't really know like the underlying of what was going on. But like I said, he was always, you know, teaching us, how to do things. So I didn't do my research and I didn't realize like that he wasn't on the up and up. So when I realized that he wasn't on the up and up, like I said, I blocked him. And like right after that, somebody on Facebook friend requested me. And of course, when I go on people's page, because I'm intuitive, because I can read energy, and because when you friend me on Facebook, I'm gonna look up your page because I want to know, like, if you a fake page. I can literally tell that. I can tell when it's a fake page. I can tell when it's somebody trolling. Like, I literally can feel people's energy. I can feel like when people don't have I just can feel that. That's one of the gifts that I have. So when I was looking at this person's page, like, it was so much stuff that this man was involved in, and it involved a girl missing. But like I said, when he was, well, they said she was missing, but then I think she might be unalive. I'm not 100% sure because again, this was a couple years ago, a few years ago, about 3 years ago. So I'm not like 100%. And like I said, when I saw this person's page, I went to like it linked to like an Instagram, and so I went to the Instagram where I could hear him talking, basically gaslighting the fuck out the girl when she was like, basically accusing him of harming her sister, him and her dad. She accused her own dad of harming her sister. So again, when I went back to Facebook, whoever it was, I don't know if they blocked me or what, but I just didn't see them no more. I don't even remember the name. Like, it was just that, but that's when I knew. Like, I already had been getting like inklings that I don't need to fuck with them, but that's when I like knew. So like I said, when he was with the other girl, he barely would let her talk. Like, he was always like talking over her and cutting her off. But when he was with this new chick, and now mind y'all, if you've been watching my videos, I wasn't just all that. I ain't really care too much for the new girl. And because one, she was a Capricorn like me. And I don't know, you can see through Capricorns. Well, being a Capricorn, I can kind of read Capricorns a lot better than a lot of, I can read other people too, but Capricorns I really can read. But her, like, I could tell she didn't like me, and I didn't care too much for her. But because of, again, she was teaching yoga and all that shit, so in my mind, she was, I respected her. I had a level of respect for her, but I ain't fuck with her. Like, I really didn't care for her. And I knew that I didn't care for her when she had an assignment for us one time to tell what we were, um, what did she say? She wanted us to write down like what we wanted to be known for, or something like that. What our top things were. And I remember I wrote it in my journal. I hope I can find it. But I remember because I wrote in my journal like I was triggered because what she said. Let me see. Today I was angry and irritable. Nothing I say just triggered the answer. I dreamt about him again. Last night I dreamt of being that. Happy New Year. And I also didn't know that when you write your dreams down, like when the next year come or when you go back, you'll dream like the next year you'll add on to that dream. I didn't know that. I just learned that. But since I'm not like super consistent with writing my dreams down, and I know I have the most dreams around the full moon, that I haven't been able to like catch a dream that continues on. February 12th. Oh, here you go. April 29th, 2021. I was triggered by the business video done by, I ain't gonna say her name, because I listed health as one of my core values. But when she called out high blood pressure and digestive issues and mentioned the teas, I felt attacked. And see, I didn't know about, what is it? Remote viewing. And when I went back and kind of read this, because I was like, how the fuck did she know? Like, the bitch live in New York or New Jersey or Virginia or something. She live up on the East Coast. And at that time, again, I was living in Mississippi. So I had a bunch of like, I was trying to, work on my health. I did or do have high blood pressure, but I got into health because I prefer the holistic way. Because anytime I've gone to the doctor, it's always been something bad. And when I was taking high blood pressure medicine, I had an allergic reaction. I was taking lisinopril, and if you are a person of color and you are on lisinopril, quit. Stop taking that drug. Doctors be prescribing that drug to African Americans. I'm gonna say that because that's not really what we're supposed to be called, but that's what most people identify us as. But they prescribe us that drug knowing that most of us are allergic to whatever they put in that shit, and it can basically kill us. So I ended up taking that lisinopril that an African doctor gave me, which made it even worse. An African doctor who fat shamed me into you're too fat. He told me I need to be like 100 and something pounds. I'm 4'11", so yeah, I probably to me my ideal weight is maybe 150, 160. But he was like, no, you're overweight. You need to be 100 pounds. I'm like, dude, if I was 100 pounds, I would look like I'm sick. Like even when I did my fast and I got down to 170 pounds, like my face was so skinny. Like I didn't look sick. I looked healthy. But if I had kept going, I probably would have started to look like a skeleton. But anyway, so I had a lot of teas and stuff that I wasn't really taking like I should. But I also, like I said, I don't deal with doctors and stuff because I ended up going to the hospital and I spent 7 days with my lip the size of a duck, a duck bill, and with a trach kit next to my bed for a whole week. The doctor told me if I hadn't came in when I came in, I could have died. He was like, your throat could have closed off. And the way that I was starting to swell up, it was so fast. It went, so I'm talking about in a matter of 8 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock, my whole lip. That's what 4 hours, my whole lip, right? And again, he was like, if I hadn't have came to the hospital when I did, as fast as it was moving, it's just that fast of how I could have died. So therefore, I stopped taking medicine. So I started looking for holistic ways to heal myself. So of course, when I got into in 2021, mind y'all, I'm still awakening. I still hadn't realized that, in order to really tap into that type of energy, you do have to clear your mind. You do have to be more discipline. And while I had discipline, I still wasn't all the way there. You see what I'm saying? So I had bought all these types of teas and stuff to drink to help, and I wasn't really taking them. So when she made this video, and I'm talking about, I wish I could go back to her video, but I don't know if she on YouTube anymore either because I don't go through her stuff. But in her video, like how can you say you want to be in health and you care about your health? She said I had a what you call it? What is that? Imbalance in my, dang, I can't think of what it's called. But one of my glands, the one that's in your throat. I just can't call the name of it right now, but she said that I had like an imbalance or whatever. Even though I ain't never been diagnosed with that, but maybe she could have been onto something. I don't know. I still am studying the body, so I still haven't quite. That's why I say she could have been right about it because I have read into it, but I don't. I ain't gonna. She ain't no damn doctor, so I don't care. But anyway, I said, so I felt attacked. I said, why? Because I don't realistically live the life of health. Then I asked myself, if none of those are my core values, then do I even have core values? To be honest, at this moment, I feel as if I lack any values. I haven't really followed through on anything. Every day I strive to be better, but am I really giving it my 100%? So this was like me being real honest with myself, but I knew that I was triggered. I knew that she triggered me, but now that when I go back and think about it, like she triggered me on purpose. Like that bitch was being petty on purpose because that's just who she was. And like I said, when she would do videos with dude, like I said, when he was with old girl, he used to cut her off. But when she would get on videos and do videos with this dude, like he would be quiet. Like he was like scared to talk, like he was at a loss for a word. So I knew she had something on him. She had some sort of juju on him. So I said, I want slash need to strive to be even better. I need to get organized. As I look around my room, I see that I indeed need to clean up. That's so crazy. You said that. The dust probably means we need to clean up. I need to clean up. I need to get structure. I need to write all my resources to get my health on track. I need to cut back on my addictions. I need to stand behind and reaffirm my true values. I need to follow through. I will follow through. I cleaned my room and my bathroom, and all I could think about was how hurt I'm feeling because I'm not taking as best care of myself as I should be. I think it's such a shock because I like to think that I was doing good on my journey, but in reality, I really was living in a fantasy. I came so far, but I'm feeling like I haven't really moved at all. Truth is that I have made some progress, but I actually went backwards. Fasting has been on my mind for several days now, and yet I haven't even actually started to come close to it. When I was in Colleen, I was water fasting and not eating meat. I just told y'all that. And I looked really healthy, and I commit to getting back to that point. I have to take and keep myself responsible. I will pray more. I will manage my time better. I will manage my finances better. I will take back control of my health, my mind, my body, and my soul. I apologize for falling off. I commit to being better. So it was like I went through that, and now look at where I'm at now, like the growth that I have. Since then I did that juice fast. I lost 30 pounds and I done gained about 20 of it back, but I'm still like, now I know how to lose the weight, and I'm just still getting back into it. But life hits you and you get into it. It's hard to remain disciplined like that, but I'm getting back into it. So I say all that to say this: don't be afraid. The divine gonna always have your back. You see what I'm saying? If you truly believe in the divine, if you truly, are believing in doing right and being your very best self, the divine is always gonna get you where you need to be. And it took you years. Like I said, for me with the fasting, and I had to realize like it took me years of bad habits. I'm having to like really literally retrain myself. I have to relearn, I have to restudy things in order to become this better version of who I want to be. And I'm on the right track. Like for the most part, I've been keeping up with all those stuff that I affirmed that I was going to do for myself in 2021. So, just keep pushing forward. All you gotta do is step out on faith, and the divine gonna help you and carry you the rest of the way. So that's what I got, y'all, because we already been on here for almost 2 hours. That's what I got for y'all for the tarot portion of the video. I hope it brought you some truth, some peace, and some clarity. Well, now y'all know I like to end off on some Reiki healing energy just to balance everything out. I know, wow, sugar is the most addicting thing on this planet. It's even worse than drugs. I mean, drugs are bad. Drugs kill, but not nearly as much as sugar. Thank you, Wild Faith. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you found me too. I appreciate you for rocking with me. So now, like I said, we're about to move into the Reiki portion of the video. If you're not familiar with Reiki, it's a Japanese healing modality. It helps to ground your energy, balance your energy, and remove any blockages that may be within your energetic field. It is a wonderful modality to have, know, and use when you are on your spiritual journey. It helped me tremendously on my journey, and I like to do my due diligence of each one, teach one by showing y'all better than I can tell you. So I infuse my videos with this healing energy. Okay. So a card popped out. It pertains to a chakra. This particular card pertains to the root chakra. So we're gonna cleanse, clear, and ground the energy around this chakra. Then we're gonna send it some more healing energy, and then we're gonna close out. But first, I'm gonna read the message that goes with this card. Again, we're dealing with the root chakra. So getting back to the basics, getting grounded, right? Getting balanced here. We got the yin and the yang here. So it says you have called this card into your awareness today as an indication that balance is required somewhere in your life. Mastering balance is certainly a work in progress and a powerful master key to a more harmonious and enjoyable life. We live in a physical world of polarity with day and night, hot and cold, and the forces of nature are constantly working towards a state of balance in everything. Living a life of balance is the ultimate goal. When you can walk your path with no judgment and realize that everything has an opposite, life becomes less stressful and flows with ease and grace. You may have been feeling out of whack of late. Take a moment to see what is out of balance in your life. What have you been putting too much energy into or focusing on, or what requires a little more attention? If you have been putting too much energy and effort into something and feeling stuck, then it's time to let go and allow the natural flow of balance to take place. If you have been ignoring something and not giving it the attention it requires, now is the time to give it some love, care, and focus. It could be thoughts in your head, relationships, work, family, or a new project you are working on. Once you find where the balance is required, take action and positive steps to allow the natural flow to occur. There is an old saying that too much of a good thing is not always the best medicine. Balance is key. It's time to let go and stop pushing or trying too hard. Surrender and allow balance to bless your life. This card can also indicate that balance may already be present and you have been taking the right steps to allow it to flow into your world. So, your affirmation: I am balanced in all aspects of my life. I am balanced in all aspects of my life. I am balanced in all aspects of my life. And you know what? While I was diagnosed as a diabetic while I was pregnant too. I had to give myself shots of insulin every day. So I know all about it. That's why I say I had to get on that health journey to take care of myself. I had to learn to take care of myself because I was definitely taking myself down through there. But again, it's years and years and years. Like my first child, I was 22. So for 22 years, I was eating bad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was addicted to gestational diabetes. I was addicted to cornstarch. I'm still a little. Well, I haven't had none in a few months, but I was addicted to cornstarch. I ate it every single day. Cornstarch and a Coke every day. Do you know how that wreaks havoc on your body? So I had to learn how to like release that addiction. I had to do a lot to get to where I'm at. And in the end, I did realize that it is balance. You can't just go like I did go through that point where, I was like, oh, vegan is the way to go. You gotta be vegan. No, you don't have to be vegan. you have to have a balance, right? You have to learn how to balance it out. Too much of a good thing can be bad, and too much of a bad thing can be bad. So you have to learn how to balance it. What do you eat when with that much cornstarch? I ain't eat nothing. It was just cornstarch and Coke, a bottle of Coca Cola and some cornstarch. That was it. I mean, I would eat, but I was eating shit like Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Chick-fil-A. I was always eating fast food. But when I ate cornstarch, I didn't have much of a appetite. Like I would prefer cornstarch over regular food. But it's an addiction. Like it was so bad, I would cry. If I couldn't go to the store and get some cornstarch, I would cry. That's how bad that addiction was. And I would go to the store and buy two and three boxes at a time to make sure that I always had it. Like I didn't want to run out. It was like they say crack is bad. Try some cornstarch. So let's go ahead and cleanse, clear, and ground their root chakra. So Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides of the highest white light, of the highest vibration of love, please cleanse, clear, and ground the base chakra of the collective at this time. Please cleanse, clear, and ground the base chakra of the collective at this time. Please cleanse, clear, and ground the base chakra of the collective at this time. And of course, y'all know Reiki is not a one time deal. It is something you want to incorporate into your healing journey as often as possible. So the more you receive this healing energy, the better the benefits are for you. Now, of course, y'all know I don't tell you what the benefits are because one, everybody is different. So how this energy is going to react in you, it may not react for the next person. So what I implore you guys to do is to, take a look at your body, right, of how you are feeling and continue to tap into this energy and, write down what you are experiencing, right? And come back and let me know what you're experiencing. It serves as a testimony, one, that you're doing the work and you're not just relying on what I'm telling you. And also, it serves as testimony for others that this energy is actually helping. Okay. So now that we have cleansed, cleared, and grounded that energy, we are going to go ahead and send it some more healing energy to make sure that it is working at its optimal best. Okay. So what you guys are going to do is you can close your eyes or you can leave them open, but you want to take a deep breath in through your nose with me and out through your mouth and in through your nose and out. And one more deep breath in and out. All right. You should be feeling nice and relaxed. Okay. You may feel a sensation going through you at this time. You might not feel anything, and it's fine. Just means you might need to work on raising your vibration. You can do that many ways: more water, fresh fruits and vegetables, walking in the grass barefoot, getting some sunlight, hugging a tree. A few things you can do to raise your vibration so you can really feel this subtle energy. But no worries, even if you don't feel anything, know that at this moment it is working for you on the level that you need. So the more you receive this energy, again, the more you raise your vibration, then you'll be able to tap into this. You'll really be able to feel this energy. But like I said, the more you get it and the more you start to get in tune with your own body, you'll start to recognize the changes. And like I said, come back and let me know what you are starting to recognize. So if you find you enjoy this energy and you want to receive more, feel free to rewatch this video. You can click on another video because I infuse all my videos with this healing energy. You can join my membership channel and become a virtual bestie where I use the tarot, oracle, and Reiki to help you identify blockages and remove them. Or you can go over to my website at bodyworkmassage.com and book a personal session with me. Or you can always Google a practitioner in your area if you'd rather have that in person experience, or you can Google how you can become a Reiki practitioner if you feel inclined to do so. Okay. Like I said, I know that this energy helped me tremendously, so I have no doubt that it could do the same for you. So again, I implore you guys to definitely look into it, study it, research it, get you a session, a full session, and tap in that way. The sunshine, I love the sunshine too. So yeah, again, now that I have told y'all how you can receive this healing energy, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off. Okay, I appreciate y'all so much for letting me share my gift with you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here with me, for commenting. Shout out to everybody who commented. Shout out to those of you who shared. Shout out to anything you've done to help me to grow. I appreciate you guys again. I love y'all so much. I hope that you have the evening that you deserve. Okay, make sure that you speak your mind. Like I said, speak what's on your heart, because the divine is definitely going to carry you the rest of the way as you allow him to use you as a vessel. So that's what I got, y'all. Until the next video, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I love y'all so very much. Deuces. Bye.